Yeah, okay, okay. Just also to add to Hot 97's morning show, I don't know if you're, well, I've kind of stamped it as such. I didn't come up with the word, but I don't know if you're cloud chasing or whatever. But I seen y'all do a topic about me and Takashi, and y'all were going hard to clarify that it was a publicity stunt, that Takashi did not get arrested at his video shoot. Um, you guys must be really new to me, which you aren't, because Ebro himself has followed me for a couple of years. I don't know how long Rosenburg or anyone else on that show knows me, but or has followed me or kept up with my content, but I tweet live. And when I tweet live, when I see a video, when I get information, whether behind the scenes or in front of the scenes, I tweet it out. I might tweet breaking, whatever. Breaking, Kodak Black's out of jail. Okay? Now, when I hear that, not all the time is correct. At times I go back and correct it. So maybe Kodak's not out of jail. Kodak is now in a, well, kind of out of jail, but he's on house arrest. So I might be like, update, Kodak is on house arrest. I saw Hot 97 and their show decided to make a huge big deal or a huge deal about me saying Takashi was arrested at his video shoot. You know what? And this is where it comes in, where I understand how being an outsider is frustrating, because I used to be that guy. I used to be the outsider having no idea what was going on there, and I had to make educated guesses. So in their opinion, and I've seen this opinion from other people, I posted a video from a gentleman named China Mac. He said that I staged Takashi being arrested. I would never go to a Takashi video shoot. Too many bloods. I could imagine cops. I could imagine coonery. I'm sorry. As I've told Takashi before when I went in studio with him, I said, Takashi, I have $1 million company. I don't know if you've made $1 million yet, but I'm doing really well. Okay? I would not risk and jeopardize what I have for Tekashi 6ix9ine. I think he's a super cool dude. I am cool with people around him. But I'm not going to a Tekashi 6ix9ine video shoot. He invited me. I said, absolutely not. I said, if there's a problem, I'll be sitting in my studio waiting for the video, and I'll do a video. That's just the facts. So when I saw a video, which was sent to me by fans, of him getting put in a cop car, I assumed he was arrested. His people didn't hit me. A lot of times they hit me before. Like, they know that we are cool. They would hit me before. I'm like, they're not going to hit me because they just got arrested. So I tweeted out he got arrested. I then put on Instagram, he got arrested. Now, this is the funny thing, because he didn't get arrested. Tekashi don't want you to think he got arrested, because he's claiming he runs New York. So it's not like he would fake an arrest. He wants you to feel like he runs New York. So anyway, I put out on Twitter and on Instagram that he got arrested. I quickly find out that no, he's not arrested. And also TMZ hit me, as some people at TMZ saluted them. Said no, we just got word from like the police officials. He wasn't arrested. He was escorted to the station. I said, oh, okay, cool. So I do an update on my Twitter. I said, update, he wasn't arrested. He was taken from the scene because he is causing a crowd and they don't have a permit. I put that on my Instagram too. I then do a YouTube video, and I explain that he almost got arrested, but he did not get arrested because they could have arrested him for a couple things. You don't have a permit. You have a lot of people out there, and he put out a tweet to say, if the cops tell y'all to leave, don't leave because I run New York. That's the basic definition of inciting a riot. And I thought he got arrested for that, but he didn't. So I do my YouTube video. I say he almost got arrested, but he didn't. He got brought to the station and he got let go. Like what really happened. Ebro and whoever else is in his cohort, because, and I could tell, and Ebro, you don't have to, I don't know if he's listened to this personally ever. You don't like Tekashi, I get it. He's a younger dude, he's from New York. You might not even like the energy, I get it. You go on your morning show the day after. I put out the video at least 9 hours before, which shows me you're only looking at, and this is probably this is one of the problems with you mainstream media people. You go on your morning show in the morning after I'd done a story about 9-10 hours before, and I explained it all. You went off one tweet. The tweet you went off is the tweet of mine that actually said he was arrested. You ignored all the tweets that were follow-ups to say he wasn't arrested. You ignored all the other videos and whatever else I did on Instagram to say he wasn't arrested. You made a whole thing about it. You turned it into my warning or whatever to Tekashi and Akademiks. Again, it was clearly clickbait. I looked on Hot 97's page. Respect to Hot 97, historic platform, historic station. Hot 97 has not been doing good in digital content. The video they did about me and Tekashi, which by the way was an 11-minute video, and they talked about me and Tekashi for about 2 minutes, and the other 9 minutes was about some other gossipy stuff, and nothing wrong with that. They titled it like it was only about me and Tekashi. It probably did the best views on their page for about like 2 months. You know what they did? And that's why another reason why I was tweeting out today. I said, these media organizations who don't fuck with the new wave, they'll just use them as clickbait. All of a sudden, the next 2 days, they have a video talking about Lil Yachty is a better rapper than Tekashi. Y'all don't even like Tekashi. Y'all don't even like his music. Y'all don't even say, yo, yeah, I don't fuck with Antics, but man, yo, that Rondo song, or man, that gum. Y'all don't even like it at all. Y'all don't like it, period. But of course, you realize it got y'all views, and y'all just did another story on it again. And you put Yachty and you put Tekashi. You try to make it a competition, even though both of those guys are friends. They have no competition. But you wanted to make it that way that you could get the views up. You get me? Just another hypocritical moment of you guys, but it's fine. But at that point, I didn't take offense to it. And the reason why I didn't take offense to it is because, you know what? You guys are in the position that I was in 4 years ago. When you guys used to create the news, and I used to wait for you to create it, and I used to react to it. Nowadays, when you see me, and again, I will tell you, me and Tekashi, or at least, let me just speak for myself, I've never been around Tekashi around any illegal thing in my life. He knows that. His whole team knows that. Akademiks comes with all fingers pointed. You don't want to bring illegal shit around Akademiks. It wouldn't be good for you. Okay? So, again, I understand people say, hey, don't be too whatever. Let me also extrapolate that onto Hot 97. Because I heard, I don't know if it was Rosenburg, or maybe it was Ebro. They said, well, he's built. And by the way, notice how anyone in the mainstream media gives me credit. It's like they don't want to give me credit. It's like, well, he kind of built up a little fan base, a little following. Nigga, give it up. Stop acting like it, bro. Give it up, okay? Digitally, y'all wish I could be me. Okay, I'm not talking. Whatever. Y'all don't care if y'all talk shit. If y'all think I'm talking shit, but okay. Now, I heard a comment next was like, yo, my only thing is, and everybody got, it's always great when the people who are in the back of the line, they got the best advice for the people in the front of the line. But I heard one of them said, I can't remember who it was, it says, yo, I can't believe Akademiks just tie his whole thing to Tekashi. Now, the comparison I'm going to make, completely different artists, completely different, probably respect, no, not even probably, definitely respect level, and completely different people overall. But let's not act like Jay-Z, Hot 97 didn't tie themselves to Jay-Z at one point when Jay-Z favored them. Again, we're media organizations, and whether you want to look at me just as a personality or you want to look at me as media organizations, Hot 97 and also Ebro and also Rosenburg, I would just hope that you realize that when you deal with, when you're a media organization and you talk about people in the media, if the hottest person at the time, if Drake right now told y'all he fucked with y'all, y'all would bend over backward and probably stick your own thumb in your ass. He's the hottest guy. That's just what it is. Again, me and Tekashi, when I first met him, when he first like always hit me up like, yo, listen man, yo, I'm gonna make a video, you wanna post it, blah blah. He was not Tekashi now. This was months ago. Everyone thought he was a pedophile. People still do think he's a pedophile. So the only thing I say is that Tekashi doesn't really give a fuck about Hot 97. The new artists don't really give a fuck about Hot 97 or any of the other outlets. You know who they look at? You know when Jay back in the day was like, "Oh, Hot 97 is my shit." The newer artists say Akademiks is my shit. So when you give these little opinions about what I should do and what I should not, just remember that your station did that too. Remember that you were probably a part of that when that happened. The newer artists, for the most part, it's not only Tekashi, the majority of them. Lil Pump, a nigga who's moving out here. Lil Pump is not coming to Hot 97. He's not coming to Power 105. Lil Pump, if I text him now and say, yo, well, of course he can't be on social media now, but if I text him now and say, yo, what's up, yo, hop on, bro, we gonna just talk. He's down with it. So I hear y'all with that empty and almost like sideways criticism of who I associate with. I am guaranteeing y'all that I do not associate with anything that could be possibly illegal with Tekashi 69. 100%. If he's into illegal stuff or his team, trust me, they know it 100% clear. Do not bring around me. But let's not act like you guys haven't been very close with the artists. Let's not act like you haven't helped artists, and in turn they help you. Okay? The matter at hand is this. Most of these artists who are currently popping in this new generation, who, y'all do whatever the hell y'all do, and it just flops like a motherfucker consistently on YouTube. The artists who are popping on like a platform like YouTube and digitally, they don't really fuck with y'all. They fuck with me. They fuck with an Adam. They fuck with other media outlets. And you disguising that as whatever you want to disguise it, that's very cute. And I see it. But it's the reason why you're consistently talking about him. Right? Because you can not like Tekashi music all you want, but I guarantee I'll open up the page right now. Let's see what's really popping on y'all page. Y'all have to use these people. The inmates are running the asylum, and that's why and that's really my overall message to most of these like outlets too. And that's why I'm trying to empower the people who rock with us. The inmates, me, other news channels who fucking record in a Yeti mic in your fucking like little closet or room, we are the people really moving it. These niggas who have $1 million stations, $1 million budgets, $1 million microphones, $1 million motherfucking cameras, you guys are playing catch up. So when I see y'all criticism, when I see what y'all say, and then I kind of look at it, it seems very empty to me. Okay? And I'm being very respectful. By the way, this is not a shot. It's not a shot at Ebro. Ebro to me is phenomenal. I love how he thinks. Great person. Rosenburg, I think he brings some. I like them together actually. Like I think he brings some great balance sometimes. Sometimes he makes some great points. Sometimes I miss his whole point, but sometimes he makes some great points. So it's not a attack at them. It's y'all thinking that. Like I see y'all use these words. You're getting sunned. No. The majority of the time now, I'm not responding to people because I spent 5 years reacting. They're now reacting. They're reacting to what I cover, what I post, who I'm seen with. They're reacting to the people who they feel I'm focused on. The roles have switched. I'm not reacting no more. You get me? And I'm hoping that you guys just understand that. Again, I'm on their page right now. And again, we know this is only digital ratings. Just looking through their page, the last 4 videos they put out haven't done well at all. Lil Xan is the only video within the first 5 that did okay, and it did 63,000 views. Again, I'm only talking digital here, but I have to preface things on digital because as time goes on, and I'm looking at a scale, and they might not want to admit it because they might talk this, oh, well, we have real ad money. It's the same thing that the Deezus and Meros guys were trying to say to me. Well, we have real ad money and the internet is nothing. The internet is really where the majority of audience and conversation gets started. So y'all can shit on it like, oh, there's no money there and blah, blah, blah. And even then, and again, and that's what I keep saying to all my counterparts, y'all should be behind me, empowering me, because I could at least talk a lot of that shit with them. Them Desus and Meros niggas, I don't know. Again, somebody was like, yo, why are you talking money with? You know why? Because I really do this on my end. Or y'all, I know y'all do it on y'all end because of the TV shit, but don't belittle me like, yo, this internet shit don't count, even though, like, y'all would wish I could get an internet, you know what I mean? Whatever. And again, that wasn't to Desus and whoever. That was just in general to the people who with this mainstream shit. I look at Hot 97. Digital is very important. Their first line, the biggest view is they interviewed Lil Xan. I'm not sure if Lil Xan was also talking about them, just being honest. Lil Xan did, of course, speak up about him not wanting to do interviews. I don't know if it was about Hot 97 or someone else. I figured it was about someone else because this was 3 days ago. Now, if I look in the second line, and again, I'm giving you guys the facts, okay? The next biggest interview is not even, it's done by someone who's like on a late night show. But you know why? He interviewed YB and Namir. So the first line, the first five videos, Lil Xan video, most popular. Second line, or second 5, so 5 to 10, is YB and Namir. They're talking about all type of things. Donald Trump. They're talking about Beyonce, the Kim Kardashian. But what does the most views? YB and Namir, and him talking about YB and Almighty. I'm just giving y'all the facts. Okay? And by the way, they could act like they don't care about that, whatever. But trust me, when they're having a digital meeting and they say, hey, how do we get our digital numbers up? They're going to look at what's doing the best. Now I could go to the third row. The third row, and by the way, and this is another thing. I said something on my video about Nipsey Hussle. And I said, this is what I don't like about these media people. I guess heavy's the head that wears the crown. And I tweeted out today, even though it was a mistake at first, but I did tweet it out properly. But my whole point was this. Nowadays, people are quick to throw me under the bus for things they do too. They'll throw me under the bus saying I'm killing hip-hop. Okay. Akademiks was just a broke-ass nigga from college trying to make it on the internet. If we look at Hot 97's thing, are they much better than Akademiks? They're talking to Lil Xans. Okay, the other shit was some other shit like, then they had another topic. Let's stop hating the new generation, right? The second row has Ric Flair art. We don't know what that is with Offset and shit, right? Donald Trump shit we can't count, of course. The Beyonce shit we not gonna count. That's older shit. Tory Lanez we still not gonna count. But then again, I told you, YB in the mirror is the biggest joint on that level. I go down another level. They're talking about Lil Yachty and Tekashi 6ix9ine. Then they're interviewing Lil Debbie. Somebody's named Ari Melber. Again, they did a hour interview with that person. They did 10,000 views. I don't even know if that made it to air. 10,000 views. 5 days ago. I'm not ragging on people. I'm putting stuff in perspective why people think whoever is sunning me or reacting to me, why they are doing it. Okay? So when y'all see me not like fucking react to everybody, I've realized the tables have turned. When I talk about some shit, when I put some shit on my Instagram, y'all will talk about it. And I like that. I like that. So in that third line, Lil Yachty, better than Tekashi, 54,000. Lil Debbie, 10,000. Ari Melber, 10,000. Ebro has a message for DJ Akademiks and Tekashi. Their biggest video out of anything for the last week. Their biggest. Go look on their page. I'm not lying to you. It's 403,000 views. The video before that has 5,000 views in 5 days, 1,000 per day. I'm not bringing up numbers here to shit on people. I respect Ebro. I respect Rosenburg. I don't really shit on personalities. But I do see them trying to play my platform, and I see them also trying to play me like I'm some clown. You get me? However, we're giving you the content. I'm not reacting to nothing you say. You're not saying nothing that's fucking noteworthy that I need to make 10 videos. You're not. You're not. But if Tekashi, who by the way has been saying he's the king of New York, he's been saying that for like 3 months. If this week I say, Alright, man, he's about to get the sales. He got some singles. I'm going to make that my caption in every Instagram video. I'm going to make a video. Of course, a bunch of other YouTubers who cover news, they made videos like, is he the king? Now y'all are talking about the king. Who's dictating the conversation? I'm just trying to keep it level-headed with y'all. Okay? So while y'all think everything is checking and sunning, that would be really interesting to me when I was in a position of just reacting. These days I'm in a position of just doing what I do, and next week I'll have something else that they'll talk about. I don't care what platform you're on. Okay? You go on the fourth line, they have somebody, I don't know who that is. Next topic, I don't know what that is. It's a J. Critch freestyle that's the biggest thing there. The next line, what's the biggest thing there? Okay, Bow Wow. I'll give him Bow Wow. I'll give him Bow Wow. Bow Wow is Bow Wow is full of fuckery. The next line is Drake checking Rosenburg. You feel me? The next line after that. So all I'm saying is that I don't like outlets that try to shit on the new wave, whether it's rappers or whether it's outlets. Because when y'all are talking about and trying to give big ass, again, do I use my platform to be like, hey, Rosenburg and Ebro, this is what you should do. A message from Akademiks to you that your videos can stop flopping. No, I don't do that because I really don't care. You're doing it for views. And again, I just want to pull that curtain down. You're doing that for views. Okay? You did that for views. You probably realized, oh, Akademiks and Tekashi's name ring a bell. 2 days afterwards, y'all made up some random shit. Yachty raps better than Tekashi. How the fuck did that come up? Y'all just making the shit up now. So I'm going to end it there. Because again, I'm not trying to kick nobody's back in. But I see slick comments, and please don't. I'm gonna say to all. I'm not gonna call y'all old heads at all. To all the people who are on these mainstream platforms, stop cloaking your advice, or no, stop cloaking your dislike in advice. None of the young niggas is coming to you for advice. Just say you don't like some shit. It's fine, but don't act like niggas like, oh man, what is his advice to me? No, we're not asking for it. We don't. The artists are not. I'm not asking you guys anymore because I realize most of the times I've learned my lesson with that already. Asking niggas for advice, they won't give you the advice that helps them. Okay? So I only say all of that to say be careful when y'all think somebody's checking me. Okay? Because I know some of y'all want me to be reduced to the level of responding to everything. I could have responded to Ebro's video. But you know what that does? I gave him life for another week. That now he's going to make hella more videos. I'm good. And maybe he makes a video off this. But again, I don't believe I disrespected. I'm just keeping it honest. Okay? The mere fact is this. The new platforms are the platforms that me, Fantano, Zeus, No Jumper, and a ton of niggas is behind. That's the people who are running shit. The rest of y'all are playing catch up because digitally y'all are irrelevant. And that's a fact. And I'll move on.